Hi, Sketchlab friends. Well, what happens when a pink axolotl jumps into a glass of lemonade? Well, let's draw the sweetest summer surprise step by step. So we're going to start off drawing the axolotl's head, curving a line out to the left, up and then out to the right. It's a little bit like a watermelon-shaped oval. So these are going to be the guidelines for the eyes and the center line of the head. So on this line, we're going to go ahead and draw the first eye. Start off with an oval. I'm going to curve a line above it and draw a straight line below it. I'm also going to leave in 2 little white dots for highlights. So the same thing on this side, doing an oval, curve a line up, straight line underneath, then adding those 2 little white highlights inside of the eye. And then we're going to make a cute little smiley face. Some rosy cheeks. All right, good job. So now we're going to go ahead and work on the axolotl's gills. So first I want you to start off with just like an oval shape. Now I want you to pay attention to the size of these shapes in relationship to the head. It's called proportions. All right, now that we have those shapes, we're going to go ahead and alter the outline just a little bit with these lines that curve down. This is a great example of how we can start off with a basic shape and then we can go ahead and start changing the outline of that shape. Awesome. So we're going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side now. So once again, going out and drawing this oval shape. So these are more like cucumber-shaped ovals that we're drawing. And then this one on the bottom is going to be smaller. And then once again, we're going to go ahead and curve these lines down. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and establish the body of the character with just a couple lines here. So I'm kind of curving the line out to the left a little bit. And then once again out to the right a little bit. And now we're going to go ahead and work on the mason jar. So we have our 2 dots, and then we're going to draw a foreshortened circle. So check this out. See, I'm curving that line around. Foreshortened circle. Draw a vertical line. So this is the lip of the jar. That means it's the top of it. So this drink today has gills and it's totally chill. And you just notice how all these lines are matching? These lines are curved down. Okay, so now we're going to curve a line out to the left, curve a line out to the right. And now we're going to start working on the body of this jar. You got to make sure you draw fast today, otherwise this axolotl is going to swim away with your straw. So now we're going to curve this line down. Our little axolotl is swimming in lemonade today. And here's our little handle for our jar. And we're just repeating that same shape. And you have a handle. It's kind of like a rounded rectangular shape we're going for. We have a little arm. Erase off those construction lines. So now we have a little bit of overlapping. So now the arm is over the top of the jar. So we erased out those construction lines. And that is a method of creating space, which is an element of art. And that's how an artist can make a flat piece of paper appear to be three-dimensional. Okay, we're going to draw the straw, so I'm going to curve a line up. Then I'm going to draw these two lines down. And you can even make a pattern on your straw. Like curve these lines a little bit up and diagonal. And now we're going to draw these circles for these little slices of lemons. So we have 1 part lemon, 1 part splash, and all parts adorable today. Maybe we'll add a little bit of mint leaves in here. So these are kind of like football shapes. So this is a great example of how we like to draw with basic shapes and forms here. And when we color today, if you don't have Posca markers, don't worry about it. You can color with whatever you have. We're basically going to be using color as value today. And so you can use a range of value of 1 color. Like if you think of pink and light pink, red. That's the range value of 1 color red. And you could also use value using next door neighbors, for instance, like yellow, green, green, blue, green. So when using these Posca markers today, you have 2 different ways we could use these. We could actually color mix right on the canvas while the paint is still wet, or you can let your layers dry. And that's what I'm going to do here. So I'm just establishing a base color first. So I've got light pink and light blue. Going in with ivory, yellow. Now I have ochre, which is a dark yellow. For the lemonade, I'm going in with yellow. Got some apple green for the leaves. And you can see I'm adding a little bit of shadows to the axolotl with just pink. And then I have the fuchsia inside of the gills. I'm using coral pink for the rosy cheeks and inside the mouth. And the ivory is that light yellow. And then just going back and touching up that outline. Well, hey guys, I want to thank you so much for drawing with me today. And I hope you enjoyed this drawing lessons. Check out the playlist at the end of the video. Well, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.